There we go.
All right. Last time, when we answered the call of the hunger, you guys weren't the only ones playing around in the forest with dancing to the tune of the gods. As you managed to collapse the giant elder tree limb that was being used for reinforcements from the uh, what's a good word for it? Cain Valak's usurping force, I suppose, and dropping it onto the feeding grounds, covering up one of the streams also being used for their ships moving up this way. You guys quickly turned your attention towards the other crumbling flank. There was a giant misty fog that had rolled in, and everyone was running from it. As you entered into the fog, you quickly found exactly why they were running from it. It wasn't because of Lashiath. It was who was also a sorcerer in that area, but it was from whom she was fleeing. Bismuth and Remir, two of the herd callers, who immediately decapitated her and threw her head at you guys, and said basically, "Hey, we're coming in and we're gonna crush these guys. Get out of our way." And you guys valiantly said, "Nay." No centaurs amongst you. And to that, a kerfuffle ensued. To which we will kick right back into combat. One thing to note is any of your start of any sort of like encounter-based abilities, any sort of once per session abilities, and all used story points are not refreshing yet.
Okay.
Got it.
Sorry, nothing's refreshing it, basically.
Nothing's refreshing right now. Yep.
Okay.
Because we're still in the same fight, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mallory, right?
No, Emery.
God, Emery. Just to be sure, you did do some kind of a boost
Yes.
on me, right?
Yes. Wretch and Bull should still get an extra green die on everything you do.
Well, an upgrade, or is it an extra blue?
It's green. It's one extra green die, I think. So let me just double check. The exact wording. It says increase ability checks by giving them an extra green die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for your guys' reference, because I know it's sometimes a bit confusing, I put a little lightning bolt symbol on the guy who, on Remir, who worships Azralan, the god of destruction,
Okay.
and the Bismuth, the one who worships the weather god, has got a little seamy thing on him, and he's also bloodied, so I put a little red dot on him as well. Just so that way it's a little bit more visually informative for you guys. So, Wretch, you are at the top of the initiative.
And you get an extra green on everything.
All right, I'm almost done re-signing into Roll20 for the 80th time, even though I tell it to remember me. All right, I'm here. We are in. How's everybody's health looking? I remember I had to, like, knit myself back together.
I'm doing okay. Kind of tired, though.
I could do with a
Fighter
hug.
jet routine.
A whole heart.
Yeah, I'm solid.
Okay.
Me and Cuervus are feeling fresh.
I don't really want to walk up to one of those Minos, because I feel like Josh is just going to one-tap me if I do that. So, is this a viable standing location?
If you're worried about it, don't
Um,
worry about healing me right now.
It is the last viable standing location.
Is
on that
this a
area.
viable standing location?
Yes, it is also on the edge. So, just
If
note.
he does pushies, it might not be the safest, but
I have fall resistance.
It's true.
And it's only like 15 or 20 feet. I mean, I jumped back up.
I have fall resistance.
Yeah. You
All right,
jump
I'll
back
position.
up.
I'll position myself here, and then touch Bull's buns.
Mm.
Does your healing only do health, or can you choose to do stamina?
You have asked me this before, and I hate to inform you, it is only health.
Okay. Don't overdo it then. Don't spend a bunch of shit.
I appreciate the effort, but merely looking at you is overdoing it.
Average difficulty.
Yes. Okay, my roll is 5 and 2, but I can move the 2 if I need to. What are we
threat.
looking at? 3 threat? Okay, I've never gone backwards. Does the talent work backwards?
I think it goes both ways, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, or vice versa. Interesting. Okay, so I'll end up with 4 and 3 just to cancel your threat. So then that heals Bull for 10. No, I don't have my holy icon out. 8.
Nice.
So I healed you for 8. Hopefully that was within the criteria of not overdoing it.
Should be fine.
Okay. With that, Remir hefts his mighty hammer, and he, looking over at his brother, he looks at him and goes, he sizes him up and sees how wounded he is, and looks back at you guys, takes his hammer, and he drops down to one knee, bringing the hammer down on the already partially broken branch. And he's going to do his fissure once more. So he's going to take 2 strain. So a giant crack bursts out from this branch. And as it explodes, I do have to draw a line on this. Is this going to be a line? Okay, so it's going to come... Oh, it's a circle. That's weird. It's going to come straight down through this path. So, Ilya, you are going to be safe from this attack. But, as he slams the hammer down to the ground, I need a coordination roll from Wretch, Bull, and Emery.
Coordination, that thing I'm great at. Okay.
1 and 1.
Is there any
Don't
more
forget your
purples over
extra
there?
green, Wretch.
Okay.
2,
You can
2 and 1.
2.
Just straight up 3.
Let's see again. Okay, I rolled the point. Okay. So first, Bull, what did you get?
3.
3. Okay. I lost where I was. Sorry. Apologies. Let's do a coordination roll or take the attack. Okay, so you are going to just barely dodge out of the way as the hammer comes down and the whole branch explodes out from underneath of you. You do have 5 uncancelled threat on this, however. And then the next one is Emery. What did you roll?
3
3
advantage.
3 advantage. Oh man. Okay. So you will have 1. I'm going to give you a boost die on your fall. It's about to subsequently happen here soon, so just note that. And then the
Thanks
coordination
for that.
check is only average for the rat. And what did you roll?
2 and 1.
2 and 1. Okay. So you will also get a boost die on this. So the branch completely collapses and everyone's going to fall. But in the meantime, also Emery and Wretch are taking the attack of his hammer. So you give me a melee defense roll.
I blame Bull because I specifically said I'm going to come up here and get gatted. And he said, no, you won't.
Yeah.
No, I said don't come up here.
And he said, "I will protect you with my life." And I said, "Oh, okay. As long as you're making that assurance, I will come
So
over."
when you say the branch explodes out from underneath them, does that mean just the section?
No, the whole
Outside.
branch is going to collapse, and I'm going to get to you in a moment. Yours is just not. You just suffered the fall, so it'll be different for you. Okay. First one of you.
Failure.
What'd you get?
3
0-1.
failure.
3 failure.
Mhm.
Okay, so would you like the attack to damage one piece of your armor, your weapon, your armor, your staff, or your backpack, or would you like to take 2 extra damage on this attack?
I'll take 2 extra damage on the attack. I can't possibly hurt Querbus.
Okay, so then the attack is going to be 3 plus 8 is 11 pierce 2.
Wait. How does Querbus work?
He's just straight soak on you, but it'll overcrush if it kills him. If it takes off the 10
Like,
HP that
can
he
I
gave you.
choose to have it all go on him or not?
No,
I'm asking now because...
it must go to him until he's no longer on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said 11 pierce 1?
You chose to take the extra damage.
Yes.
So it was 11 pierce 2.
Pierce 2.
Yep.
Okay, so effectively 13. Okay, yeah, Corpus is very hurt, but that's that.
Okay, and then same thing for you, Wretch. 2 extra damage, or do a point against either your armor, your weapon, or your backpack.
I'll take it on the backpack. Have I already done that? 1 second. No, my backpack's undamaged. I'll take a point on my backpack.
Okay, and then you rolled 0 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get another. You can either recover 1 strain or get an extra boost die on your fall here, but you will be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 pierce 2 on the attack.
Okay.
I forget. Does equipment have 2 or 3 hit points?
3 is complete destruction, but at 2 it is broken enough that you have to carry it. It's on the cheat sheet how that all works out. Equipment. I gotta double check. Just encumbrance. It's somewhere in there. Okay, thank you. So at this point, I need you all to give me a coordination check as you fall. The difficulty is going to be a little bit harder for those folks who got hit by the attack.
Is this about fall damage or landing?
This is going to be yes, it will be fall damage, and then also whether or not you land prone or staggered.
Would I get an extra green die because of my glove?
Yeah, yes, it gives you a. I would allow it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of writing this thing down.
Sorry. 5 and 1.
5 and 1.
You said coordination again?
Coordination, yes. Okay, so you're only going to take 2 damage, non-soakable, Ilya, as you slide off of this damaged branch and land into the rubble of it. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to make quick. So this branch now. Oh, that's the right color. Be visible very well. We'll do it this way. This branch is now at the same level as the stuff over here. Just so you know, as it collapsed. But anyways.
I'm so confused by what you've drawn. I'm sorry. The blue line is what? Versus the purple line?
Sorry. The branch collapsed.
Just the purple square? That 3 of us aren't on?
Sorry, I was just looking at Ilya. The whole branch broke off. You're right, it's like that whole thing broke off. Oh, sorry, thank you. I was looking at Ilya, I was like, this is all broken down here. And I was like, oh, where was it actually? So thank you for that.
I didn't.
Take that, Ilya.
Okay, everyone else, what's your coordination roll? Bull.
Another coordination roll?
Yeah,
Is this for the fall?
this is for the fall. Yep.
Ooh, 4 and 1.
4 and 1. You take no damage and land upright. All right. Now it's Wretch.
2-0.
2 and 0. Is that with your extra boost die as well?
Yes.
Extra green.
I would remind you that I have all resistance from what goes up.
Okay, so you're going to take 4 damage, but you're resistant to it. So you take 2 damage from the fall, and because I didn't roll a sufficient threat because of your special ability on your armor, you're going to not be prone and staggered.
Yay!
And then Emery.
1 and 3.
1 and 3.
Hmm.
Okay. So you're going to take 3 damage from the fall.
Not soakable, I assume.
Correct.
And
The
it-
roll is what mitigates the damage.
And it would have to be on Querbus first and then me.
Correct.
Okay, then Querbus is ex-nay. Querbus is out for the count. So it says that if the armor breaks, it takes a long rest to heal. And that he gives me some like plus soak and stuff.
So that he no longer gives you that.
So okay.
Yep. So he just crashes underneath of you, and he like is trying to like hide amongst the refuse of the broken branch at this point.
Sorry, buddy.
And then you guys see from up top, as the bowl stands up, he grabs a gourd from his side, cracks it open, and pours it down into his mouth.
What? They
Shenanigans.
Health potions is bullshit.
Shenanigans!
So Emery, you are prone, by the way.
That wasn't there a couple weeks ago.
What wasn't there?
The health
the
potion. you
gourd
just
on his side.
Oh.
I don't remember seeing that.
That rendered in funny. And then it is over to you, Emery.
All right, so I have more questions because I have a...
Emery, throw me back up there. So I don't have to use a maneuver to do it.
Yeah, that sounds like an effective use of my skills. Yeah, okay. I have a note here from last session that says I was in the middle of trying to summon a porcupine.
Nice.
Do
So
I still have concentration on that?
I rolled 2 uncancelled threat that I haven't spent yet on your roll. Oh, that's the you are Bull. You're gonna be prone from the 5 uncancelled threat that I had. That's what it was. So do a concentration check for me, which would be resilience.
Okay. Because it's not like it's a concentration spell, but it felt thematic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, sorry, a resilience.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, give me a resilience check. No, actually, give me you can do an Arcana check or
Or witchcraft. Sure.
witchcraft. Thank you.
That's great. Because I'm a lot better at that than resilience, as everyone is very aware. That's fine. 4 success, 3 advantage.
Yeah, you managed to maintain concentration through the preparation. It wasn't interrupted. Somehow you managed to. It's like the extra debris actually helped make him as you were falling, right? It's like ah! And like instead of getting impaled by the spots, it like almost like metal shavings to a magnet. It's just like onto the thing.
Yeah, I also noticed that my camera doesn't think I'm a real person again, so that's solid.
Yeah, we got to do something about. Maybe we should trade at some point.
Yeah, I think I'm too pale.
Yeah, you're blending into the wall in the
Yeah.
back.
It's fun. We'll just paint the wall.
There you go.
Can't possibly change this. Okay. All right, then I guess I'm gonna keep finishing doing my porcupine. Like,
All right.
as wild as that seems to be able to do. So yeah, I had done one action with it at first. Yeah, it does have a concentrate quality. My apologies. So,
Jesus, that fire went off.
so yeah, that is the case. Sorry, I missed that before. Okay. So yeah, I used my one action to continue to do that. and then I will stand up because you said I was prone.
Yep.
So Porcupine to the rescue, but I don't know. I guess he's down here, so they're like how far up above us?
20 feet.
Okay, and I have to put him next to me, I assume. So
I believe that's what the spell would be engaged
he's
unless it says
there.
otherwise. Yeah.
yeah, it is engaged. So
Okay.
I want him there.
You want him here?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll put him there-ish, but down below. So he's out?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's out, I'm standing, and that's my turn.
Where is it? Do. Pork. What comes out? Yeah. Boom. So as he manifests from all of the shrapnel made by Ramir, Bismuth now looks about what's going on, and he too, hunkering down there, and goes, ugh, and he's going to grab his gourd, crack it, and take an energy drink here.
This is bullshit!
Guys, they're just energy drinks. Strain them out.
And then, as he does that, he goes, "You see, him drinking, ugh!" And his breath comes out as it like as if it's very, very cold. Ugh. And as he starts bellowing, ugh, the fog seems to emanate out, and part of it seems to cling to him, but parts of it also disperse into the area as he makes a large fog cloud, and that is the last that you see of him as he dissipates, as the fog enshrouds him. He's got to do an Arcana check. 2. Wish I had one more yellow die. Oh, garbage roll. Okay. Well. Put that down here. And then he's going to that's what I played right here. He's going to back up here. To the back. Stop being weird with all these things. Okay, so if you are adjacent to the basically you can only see at adjacency, right? And then it
Does
is.
the mud help me see through
yeah.
the fog?
I don't think it does, buddy. Sorry.
What if I rub it in my eyes?
I can't really see what's going on, and I know that if one of those guys gets a hold of my sword, you're all super dead.
Stop mentioning it.
I'm not mentioning it out loud.
Not really out loud.
The DM's right there. He can hear you.
He posed the idea.
Doesn't mean he remembered.
But to be fair, they can't get through soak. So that is good. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. Gonna move here and then hold my ground.
Okay. Hold your ground. You're going to do like a defensive stance for an extra black die. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Or are you going to prepare an action in case someone engages you?
Well, if I'm going to prepare an action so that if they get close to me, like as soon as they're visible to me, then I want to hit them real hard. That's my prepared action.
All right. Sounds good. That gets us over to the bull.
There's 3. That's not specific enough.
All right, so I
Tyrus
obviously I've
Grimvane.
got to spend a maneuver to stand up, And then I'm going to spend 2 strain to jump to here, or at least attempt to.
That is going to be a 30-foot jump because you have to go 10 feet horizontally. Give it a shot.
Is that athletics?
Yeah. Let's see here. Falls and jumps. Difficulty's 1, so it's 6 purple dice.
Eh.
Wow.
6 success, plus the triumph and success, and 3 advantage.
You jump up there, absolutely no problem. Would you like to take the porcupine with you? With your triumph?
Please.
Is it going to be a setback at all?
No, you instantly succeed. I would let you.
Okay, because the only place to land would be like here.
Yeah, I would let
For
you.
him.
I would let you lob it
Yeah,
up
he's
and over them.
he's gonna be real
Okay.
helpful for you because when he's adjacent to an enemy, all attacks against that
Can
enemy.
can I just like roll him up like a dodgeball and just throw him at one of them? No, I won't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would allow it, but
When he's next to an enemy, all attacks against the enemy from allies gain bleed 2 easy quality, so you can bleed them.
All right, so he needs to move to here.
so what I'll say is that these guys are surprised by your jump up here, and he maneuvers back just enough for you to fit him in right next to you. I feel like that makes the most sense.
All right, and I still had 1 turn of berserk left, so that
Oh,
means
Nice.
I attack Thunderbolt guy. This one.
All right.
Six and
Jesus.
5.
6 and 5. What's the porcupine do?
Bleed 2 easy.
For advantage is what it is, right?
Bleed 2 easy. I don't.
What do I have to spend to
Can you
cause it to
just,
happen?
instead of saying just blade too easy, what does it say? What's the full thing about if he's
When
adjacent?
adjacent to an enemy, all attacks against the enemy from allies gain bleed 2 easy.
Okay, so you can spend 2 advantage to proc bleed too easy, but since they're large entities, it would cost you 4. I rolled 1 failure and 3 threat.
Damn it, that keeps me from doing my freaking
You don't have to.
my blast.
You can do blast.
Because I need 4 advantage to do it, and I only had 5, and he just took away 2 of them. So I only have 3 advantage.
I rolled 3 threat and 1 failure.
Oh, okay, so then I only have 2 left.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
hit.
Yep. I counted it wrong. But yeah, I only have 2 advantage left. Alright. So... Alright, so that is 14. Pierce 2. Yeah, 14 Pierce 2. And then... I'm gonna recover 2 strain.
Your axe cleaves into Remir, and you almost fillet part of his pectoral off. He is bloodied from that swing as you caught him off guard with the attack.
That is my turn.
Back to Wretch.
Okay. Ow. Ow. So, when I walked up, and Bull looked me in the eye and said, "My son, my brother, I will keep you safe no matter what happens." I had 4 damage on me out of my 19 health. I now have 15 out of my 19 health. in one turn, so I feel like I was fucking lied to, which is pretty great.
I love how you keep expanding on the promise that Bull made.
That I supposedly made. I told him not to come up here unless he was sure.
When Bull came to me and he said, "Son, believe in me and you shall be redeemed. Come through me to the Father and you will know salvation." And I was wrong.
Just imagine my big, like, black, ratty eyes just tearing up. And just, like, my little lips quivering like, you said.
But look at Bull, how he jumped right back into the between two giants, and he is fighting for your protection.
I didn't betray you and abandon you. Now watch me betray you and abandon you. Okay. So, I need to heal my own little rat body. As one does. So I'm gonna roll lay hands on myself.
Alright. Average difficulty.
Yup.
1 and 1.
Triumph 3 and 5.
Damn. Okay. Is there anything
Triumph and a
cool
magic
you like to do for your triumph?
Emery's right next to me in this pit, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I heal her like 2?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
That is exactly the damage I have on me.
Cool.
What?
Cuervus took
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that you wiped that off of the thing. Got it.
Yes. He has his own health pool.
Yeah. There you go.
He can't be healed.
And then
It's true.
I'm already standing, so I don't need a maneuver to do that. I look at Emery and I'm like, are we... Oh, sorry. Are we going back up there? Are we staying down here? What's the plan, boss? I usually ask squad leader, but he's indisposed. I kind of look around for Ilya.
You don't see him because of the dense fog.
Yeah.
Bull charged in, we charge in, bud. I can try to make like a ladder, though. I don't think I can jump like he did.
Yeah, I also am not very good at jumping or climbing. So, I'll delay my action until Emery does whatever Emery does, and then we'll see what happens there. But for now, I'm waiting for assistance.
Alright. After you, it is Remir, who is going to take his hammer and swing it back and bring it down again. This time, actually no, he's swinging it horizontally, trying to knock Bull off the ledge here. So I need you to give me a melee defense check as he swings his hammer. Fine, I'll stay on the table. What'd you get for your melee defense?
2 failure, 1 threat.
Okay, so he hits you. Would you like to take 2 extra damage or 1 point on your armor?
I'll take 2 extra damage.
Okay, so this is going to be 11 pierce 2. And you said 1 threat?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so he's got 3. He is going to have you take 2 strain as he batters you with his hammer.
2 strain?
2 strain. Yep.
That's all you got.
Sorry, actually, it would only be 1 strain. I don't have enough to do 2 strain. As you shout, Emery, you hear from up above. Is that all you got? And it's your turn.
Wait, quick question. If you're a bigger silhouette, isn't it harder to hit smaller silhouettes?
No. So there's not like a... They have the normal rules for hitting things smaller. The only thing that changes is if something is bigger than you, things change.
Do we have an easier time hitting them?
Yep, their defense is downgraded, so it's easier.
Okay, so it's just they just have less defense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so My first action is that I'm still concentrating on keeping my porcupine out. Second, I want to use basically my organic grasp spell to try to make basically like a ladder / rope / whatever, basically here, like up the ledge, if that would be okay.
Can you mark where you said here?
Like here or here, like wherever makes
It's weird
like,
because it's not pink. Oh, there, not pink. So like that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yep. So what's the difficulty of organic grasp?
I believe it's an average check, and I can read the description to you too if you want.
No, I know. I understand the gist of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically. I guess it says it's a. Sorry, this doesn't say it's an average check. It's saying perform a magic check with an organic, within long range. Use a spell cast.
Oh, okay. This will be.
Attack, but...
This won't be opposed then by anything.
Oh.
Actually, there will be because of the fog. There'll be 2 black dice.
Okay. Triumph, 2 success, and 3 advantage.
I rolled nothing.
Okay. I don't think I triumph really does anything, does it?
I would allow it to so you gesture towards one of the broken branches and it and it starts to basically create a ladder up towards that spot. You can have it drag you or Wretch like partway up it if you'd like.
So, question. When someone is bloodied, does that mean they're below half health, or how does
Yes.
that work exactly?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Rich, do you want
You're
to
doing good, Bull.
take up that?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna say you're doing good if you bloodied them. Oh, I didn't hear quite exactly how much damage you did, but
That last attack was 14, pierce 2.
Nice.
Yeah, he's been throttling these guys.
Rich, do you want to take that free zoop up? I know you saved your action
Yes.
for going up, but
Yes.
he
Zoop.
zoops. He zoops.
All right.
So that is my turn, but then I have my porcupine's turn, obviously.
So, Wretch, I'm gonna move you to here, but just note that you are below, like, there are feet at your face level.
Okay.
So he's like part of the way up. Is that what you-
Yeah, he's part of the way up, but there's currently not space for him to climb up. Like the rest of the way, unless he's gonna do some scampery, skittery coordination stuff. So, what does your little guy want to do?
Is he able to move through them or no? Guessing not.
They would be considered hindering terrain.
Okay, and his agility is just 2, so that ain't happening. They're not movable for him. He gonna do a brawl, like ram. He's gonna ram into him.
Ram you. All right.
Yeah, I'll ram.
Which one?
The one on the left.
Ramir. Okay. So he's ramming in through the fog. One second, I gotta check.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Ron. So it's these. I got 2 success, 3 advantage.
That is a miss with despair.
Sorry, I missed with what?
With despair, but you do have 2 uncancelled advantage.
I missed with despair, but 2 uncancel advantage. So, okay, can I use it to recover 1 strain off myself?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And then what's the despair do, bud?
He's going to get in between Bull and Remir. Sorry, Bull and Bismuth. And the 2 bleed average is going to be something that he might be able to proc on Bull.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm guessing he can't move after that then. though. Maybe.
Yeah, he can. I suppose, yeah.
Can you go down here without it being an issue, or is that weird with the ladder?
It's weird with Wretch being.
Okay,
I would allow him to come down. He could. I would allow him to.
What's the issue with the porcupine?
He's stuck between you and Bismuth right now, but I would allow you to like ready a maneuver essentially for if Wretch wants to swippy swap spaces for them to get around each other.
Okay, but he's not here, and he's not in this spot anymore. So.
True. This is all right now very, very tight. The map isn't a very good representation, right? So
no, yeah, that's
there's
fine.
There's a precipice here. There's a chance of falling.
Yeah.
The narrative was describing the despair, right? So technically he is still here. There's not a space right there, right? So.
And also just so you guys are aware, if I do proc my blast, it's gonna cost me extra to not hit friendlies.
Yeah, that's fine. You can hit my porcupine. Fine. But yeah, he'll hold his action to swap with Wretch if Wretch wants to swap.
Okay.
But I think Wretch had his action held, so I guess do you want to swap? Wretch.
Swap up to where the porcupine was?
Yeah, like if you want to swap places with the porcupine, you can. Otherwise, we'll just stay where we are.
I'll only do it if the porcupine can canonically hold out his little paw to me and give me the eyes to say, grab my hand.
It goes, but yes, otherwise all of the nonverbal communication is right there.
All right. The music swells, but because this is an early 2000s movie, it's way louder than the dialogue for, no reason.
That sounds about right.
So whatever my response is to the porcupine is lost because early 2000s editing sucks.
Nice.
I don't have control of my porcupine, so if you could move him, that'd be
and
neat.
I will give you control.
I moved to where the porcupine used to be.
Thank you.
There you are. Okay. As you stumble up this spot here, Wretch, you see Bismuth's axe crackle with light as he swirls it overhead, and then as he comes back underneath, he comes up with an upper slash against Bull. Bull, I need you to give me a melee defense check.
Three and one. 3 failure, 1 threat. Again.
Oh, that is just enough. You move your axe away, and as they clink in, lightning shoots down the handle of your axe. But the mud that you have on you renders it moot as it just slightly tingles through the handle as the blades are locked. Yeah, there's nothing else he can do on his turn right now. So we'll move off there back to Ilya.
Looks like that they are, or I guess sounds like they're preoccupied.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a maneuver to put the magic mud on me?
I believe it states in there what it takes. I think it takes some time. But it might be an action. Let's see, mud.
Okay, I didn't write down whether or not it was an action or maneuver, because at the time I assumed it was a maneuver.
I got it right here. No application of mud that when you go to makes you resilient. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna take your turn to apply the mud.
Okay. I'm actually kind of afraid to get close to them now. Because if they get a hold of my sword... So, here's another question. Just kind of a lore thing. Like, would Azerlan be angry if I use the sword to kill one of his channelers?
Give me a interpretation check, or a knowledge nature check. Let me know which one you choose.
I'm going to do an interpretation because I have points in that. Oh, shit. Triumph of success to advantage.
Oh, yeah. Very much so to his nature, Azralam sets forth chaos into the world. Destructive chaos, right? And he expects it to act in a certain accord. You gather that he might not have a problem too much with some of the entities that he has out there fighting each other too much, given the fact that he's asked you to use his sword to slay one of his own. So, that being said, it doesn't necessarily mean that he enjoys his followers to be harmed by any means.
Okay, until now I hadn't thought of the consequences of using the Sword of Azralam on anybody. So I just had this idea in my head that I'd strike one down and my sword turns to ash. So if I were to do melee brawl, would the damage just be whatever my uncancelled successes are?
You're gonna hit someone with your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just do melee brawl, and it would be you roll your success, and you add your brawn.
Okay, so I would. Okay. So then the shield slam, would that be a melee light attack?
Shield slam? What's its state
Yeah.
in I believe your shield actually has stats in it. It's
Yeah, it's got a plus
melee
one, I
light.
know that.
Yep, it's melee light. Yep.
Okay. One, two. Can I actually get up to them though?
There's a small ladder in front of Emery that you would have to use to climb up there, but it is still 20 feet of movement.
Which I have enough of.
20 feet would be 4 more squares.
Oh, 4 more squares.
Yeah.
I can't really afford extra.
And there's a
stamina right
super prickly porcupine on the ladder that you'll have to navigate around.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait at the end of the ladder and hold my shield in front of me.
Okay.
Defensive stance.
Okay.
I want the porcupine to hold out his hand for Ilya, swap places with Emery, and now this porcupine is all of a sudden as far from the battle as possible.
Smokes a cigarette.
Yeah, I literally flung it up here. It landed, and now it's running away like it didn't want to be up there.
It's been up here.
It has
something.
It has Emery's courage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Bold.
Emery's taking shots in the YouTube chat. Now the DM's going after her. She can't catch a break tonight.
It's alright. He can take it.
Bold.
Alright. I'm gonna swing my axe at Thunder Guy again.
Alright.
Lightning Guy. Whichever one he is. Stay up there. Alright, I only got 3 success, but I also got another success and a triumph. And then 3 advantage.
I don't understand the math. You got 3 success?
I got 3 success die, and a triumph die, and 3 advantage. Oh, that's 4 advantage.
Okay, so if you spend the triumph, You will hit.
I will spend the triumph to hit.
Okay. So to be clear, as you swing out, the fog condenses around Remir, obscuring the blade. But as it does, it seems to dissipate with the power of your blow, and you turn around and you swing back with another attack, just as he almost like fade steps to another spot, and you catch him on the backswing.
Okay, so I do hit him?
You do hit him with one success. Net one success.
One success,
Yeah.
okay. 10 pierce 2. And then, what was your threat?
How would you like to do this?
Well, first, what was your threat?
3.
Okay, I can't do anything then. I chop his head off. It's as simple as that. I just chop his head off.
Don't let his
one second.
head roll too far. I want a braid.
So, as
No, I
he-
already claimed both heads.
Oh shit!
Can I get like a big toe? Put that on the end of my sword like a rabbit.
I'm going to drag both heads with me back to the front lines, okay?
What's this?
And then I'm going to throw them across the fucking front lines into the enemies.
1 second.
I mean,
I think it-
Ilya would do the
There we
same
go.
thing, so thank you for carrying on his spirit.
So the fog, as Bismuth reaches out, the fog condenses around his brother. You dissipate it with one axe swing, and as he surges out of it in front of his brother, the axe comes around on the backswing and decapitates him. And you hear Bismuth go, "Brother!" He falls dead in front of him.
Damn.
Okay. Anything else you'd
So
like
that
to
was
do?
that was my attack. What I'm going to do is I can move to this spot without proccing opportunity, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm just going to make some more space here. So that was my action and my maneuver.
Okay. Back at the top with Wretch.
Okay. I'm gonna shift and get out of the way of the ladder so people have some room. Move up, stand next to Bull, and I'm gonna swing at the giant bull man. But I'm gonna make eye contact with Bull the entire time. Make him feel the guilt of his actions this day.
Wow,
Yikes.
that's intense. I think Justin lost.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
Good.
Sorry, it froze.
Okay.
Oh man, I rolled like dog shit. 1 and 1.
You can do it, little buddy. Get him right in the kneecap.
I'll try. Okay, willpower, nice.
When was the last time you swung your weapon?
It's been a while.
Cobwebs on the handle.
With a movement speed of 2 and a party that really likes to bleed out in a ditch, it's not often I actually swing at things.
I
Yeah.
only have a movement of 2.
I know. I just spent most of my time trying to catch up to Ilya. Alright. I apologize for the distractions, sir. I got 5 and 4, so what did you get?
1 and 1.
1 and 1? Okay. So
But
net 4 and 3. It takes 4 to crit them because they're gigantic, right?
It takes double, whatever your weapon says. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, I think I have an idea. So 4, let's finish up the damage, right? Before Josh gets mad at me. So 12 damage, soakable.
12 damage soakable? Okay.
Yeah. So that's that.
Ooh.
And then I want to...
As you... sorry. You're gonna say something?
Is he gonna die?
No, he's not gonna die, but he's so close. You bring
Okay.
your hammer down into him.
Yep.
I would have
So
been
then I want to
so
use...
mad.
I want to use my 3 advantage to like make Bull mildly annoyed.
Dude, you
That,
are
like-
so annoyed. But mildly.
Are you sure you want that?
He conveys exactly how much annoyance that you want into him.
Yeah. Just like I'm not even looking at the guy I'm hitting. I'm hitting him. He's getting pretty close to dead, and I'm accusing you of a thing you definitely didn't do. It's mildly annoying.
As you stove in the kneecap of Bismuth, he fell down to all hands and knees here. Emery, over to you.
Great. I'm really excited for this to hopefully be the killing
Porcupine
blow.
finish him off.
That's what I'm hoping. Because I'm gonna do a spike shot from here.
Oh, you
I'm
are?
gonna do a little pew.
Okay, alright.
And he's gonna do himself. It says he can suffer wounds before shooting to increase the damage of the shot. So he's gonna do himself 2 damage. Shoot 3 little pokies and
Okay.
see if it's enough.
Will it get through his soak?
Let's see. A triumph, 2 success, 2 advantage.
Okay. Spending the triumph on a success is just enough to hit.
Great. It's
Exactly, with everything else cancels out but the triumph.
perfect. That's 5 damage, pierce 4.
5 damage, pierce 4. Okay.
Yes.
So
It gets him right in the eyeball.
Is it enough? Did I do it?
It's all soaked. What?
right. Roll me a d6.
Okay. This is 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
Bismuth stands. He tries to reach over towards his brother, who's crackling with lightning. Okay, he grabs his brother by the calf that he can reach, and dark clouds start to come in overhead. And he goes, "Artists, whom we are devoted, may the phoenix carry us home, but may your will carry on in this land." And as lightning starts to crackle in the clouds, a barrage of porcupine quills hits Bismuth in the chest, and just as he's about to exhale a lightning storm, it seems to fade as the all momentum he had is punctured out of his lungs. And he goes, "Oh, oh!" He grips his chest. He looks over at you guys, collapsing.
I'm still giving that one to Bull. That was
XP
right.
goes to my porcupine.
You gotta give it to Emery. Give something to Emery.
Is that your first
Okay.
kill, Emery?
My
I don't
first
think
kill,
so.
like ever? Like, is that what your question is?
She's never killed before.
Wow. That was brutal.
That was, if he did not get that killing blow, you guys would have been stuck for the entire next encounter with random lightning strikes in a torrential rainstorm.
Pew pew. For the win.
So, remind me which one is the worshiper of Azralam?
The one that got decapitated.
Bismuth.
Yes. No, Remy.
You can
Okay.
take his head. I'll take the other head.
The weather guy is Bismuth, and he just got quilled.
Okay, I'm going to, since we're out of combat, I assume.
Yep.
I'm going to go up to
Well,
Remir.
To be clear, this combat is done, but you guys are in a war zone. You hear fighting all around you.
We're out
Right.
of
I'm just
stuff.
saying, like,
Yeah.
can I exit turn order and do something?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
So I want to go up to Remir's body. Does he have a symbol of Azralam or something runic on his clothing or something like that?
So as you look at him, so his head rent from his shoulders, on his antlers, and I gotta check this real quick. Bismuth. Sorry. He's got a buffalo style beard, and he's got thick black stubby horns, and they appear to be inscribed almost, like they have like lightning conduit coming up on them, kind of etched in white on the black. It appears to be almost like script, but it's runes essentially on them.
So could I? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
His hammer. You look at it, and it's surprisingly ordinary. In fact, it looks very crudely made, and not at all like what was being swung around. Almost as if his weapon was imbued with some sort of essence similar to yours that gave it superior craftsmanship to what it originally was.
And not dark with him, presumably.
And I cut his horns off and tie them to my sword like another hilt.
I would say because of your weapon having that breach quality, yeah, you can take some time and you can saw through the skull that is very thick to be able to do that. It'll take you 10 minutes to basically collect his horns.
Okay, guys, make sure I don't get attacked.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of them had the hammer?
That was the one that we just described. Remy.
Okay, so it's no longer impressive anymore.
Correct.
Okay. And the other guy had an axe?
Correct.
How does his axe look?
It is similarly
Just
no
ordinary?
Longer, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to cut the other guy's head off. I'm just going to cut it off.
Okay.
And I took a stamina potion, which only gave me 4 this time.
Chopping off the head, you have the head of a black minotaur with heavy dreads coming off the back.
Did he have anything, like, from my knowledge, was he wearing anything that would identify him? Like a badge or anything type of thing? Like where
no.
if I showed somebody his head, are people going to know who he was?
Maybe, depending on who it was. Give me a knowledge people check.
With native citizen?
Yes.
And that gives me upgrade. One and 3.
Sorry, what's this? If you wrap the head in their Moleg Beg kilts, yeah, that'll be sufficient enough. So you can take their kilt off of them and wrap the head up in it, and that will be sufficient enough.
All right. So I've got the head of, and that one was what? Whose name?
You got the head of Bismuth.
I mean, you can still have Remir's head. You did cut it off.
Well, I thought you wanted his head.
No, I just have his horns.
Okay, I'm taking the other head too, and also wrapping it in the kilt. So I have both heads.
Okay, both heads in both kilts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm not being nice to them. I'm not like trying to carry them. I am just dragging them through the mud.
Woof.
Okay, well, just so you know, these people were considered, like, they were revered by your people, so go ahead and do that if that's what you want to do.
I mean, they were on the wrong side.
Yep.
Is that so? That's all for Bull for the moment.
Yeah, that'll be all I'm doing.
Okay, so Emery, I assume you're gonna come up the vine ladder at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, my porcupine kind of disenchants, so to speak. I collect the pieces.
Okay.
And I'm back up.
Okay. As Emery comes up the ladder, her head just gets grabbed by my shitty little paws, and I'm like looking deep into her eyes, and like kind of like tilt your head quickly to like check as if your eyes like focus quickly or not. How are you feeling? If I said I hand her a bottle of just like water, but I like do it quickly. If this was poison, would you feed it to me right now?
No, I'm feeling fine.
All right. Do you want a raw steak? I pull out some meat rations and kind of waft them under your nose.
No, I haven't had that feeling in a while.
Okay. So seeing as how Emery is not seemingly affected by the hunger right now, I kind of look over my shoulder at the fucking barbarism happening behind me, and I have questions.
Oh.
Hey guys, we're in that forest that turned us all crazy, but we're chilling. Anyway, let's rip this guy's head off and hang it from my belt. I'm gonna cut off that one's horns and use it.
Meanwhile,
to
strip
my
him naked.
sword.
Yeah, strip him naked and slap him in the tits.
Wow, was that all really necessary?
I want
Very.
Remir. I don't think that Bismuth and Remir were evil. They had to die. And I don't feel, well, I hardly did anything for the process, but I don't feel any guilt over their deaths. But I would feel guilty if their honest and faithful service to Azrael and his brother would die because of this conflict. So I'm taking Remir's horns so that every time I slay a foe, as Azrael would want me to, that he could live on and still serve.
Oh,
I'm just
speaking
using
of-
their heads as a tactic to hopefully scare some people away.
Speaking of which, each of those heads is 2 encumbrance.
Okay.
That's some big heads.
Yeah.
Hey, big boys.
Oh, also I do have food coming, so if we could take a break when that happens.
Sure.
So at this point, that's super menacing. At this point, the immediate area seems to have dispersed. The clouds themselves are starting to diffuse, and you can see it off in the distance. At the ascent, the final hold of the resistance forces, as the remainder of the insurgent Wolund are making an attempt to capture the ascent from them. This is the make it or break it chance to officially get this taken care of and get the front lines back under a stalemate. So with that, what would you guys like to do? How would you like to approach?
You guys keep going? I could keep going.
I would like to go back to the main line where we first showed up and help them there. If that's where we are, if the fighting is still happening.
Yep. I second that.
Okay. Are you guys going to attempt to come through the thicketlands, or are you going to attempt to get down below and come up from the bottom, where you guys originally started from?
Let's enter away. Well,
Are they fighting in the trees or are they fighting on the ground?
So looking down, give me a perception check. Would also allow investigation for harder.
Is Emery's green still active, or is that done with the encounter being done now?
What's a 10-minute?
10-minute? It's still going.
All right. I brought dice with me.
What are you rolling? Perception or investigation?
Investigation, because I know what that is.
Okay.
Wow, 4 and 2.
You see the last of the ground reinforcements funneling into the bottom of the tree that is the ascent. You could attempt to try to flank them and carve your way up. Otherwise, it looks like in the canopy there seems to be a gathering of the resistance, and they're holding them off in the thicket.
Are you saying the resistance is us or the?
The resistance is the good guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Not us.
Yeah, you've been working with the what is, I guess, there's not really a name for them right now, just the resistance right now. So
okay.
The baleful
So
men.
do you guys want to go cut them off at the bottom of the tree?
otherwise, you guys could attempt to get up into the canopy and try to maneuver through the canopy and meet up with the allies if you would like. That is something else that you could theoretically try.
I think we should cut them off at the base of the tree.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm always cool with
No risk of
picking-
falling if we're on the ground
Right.
already.
Yeah. I don't have the coordination for all this up canopy nonsense.
All right.
True, we are not very coordinated.
Does anybody have an extra stamina potion?
I can give you a stamina potion.
Thanks.
And then what we'll do is how
It'll
do you
only
guys
do 4 this time if you took the first one.
I don't think that I did.
Well, then you should still have the first one.
You guys stand 300 feet above the feeding grounds. How would you like to attempt to get down?
Okay, how much would I heal if I
How-
only take it the first time?
You would, if you took it the first time, you'd get 5. If you took it another time within like the same day, it's only 4, and then 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Take one there. All right. Much better.
Is there? I don't remember how we got.
So
over
how did
to
we
this
get
point.
up here?
Yeah.
You guys went to that special spot that Lashiath knew about and used that to get up here.
Oh, the elevator.
And okay, and then we
Yeah.
ran along the branches over to here.
Correct.
Do I see a better way down that's closer to us?
Sorry, Anexia, not Lashiath. Lashiath is dead. Do you see a better way?
400 bucks.
Yeah.
So that's
closer.
that's the key value of the ascents. They are the way to get up and down, and that is what's being fought to be held on to.
Okay, so I say we get there the same way we got here, and then fight our way back down.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So you're gonna run over to the ascent. Is that what you're trying to say? And
Yes, and then fight our way back down to the base of the tree.
It sounds like
Okay.
it's 2 different places, right?
so
Or
there's
is it the
one big tree, right? There's a hole in the center that people use to get up to the thicketlands, and then there's a spot there that they use to get up into the canopy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can run along and get to here where the group is trying to hold, and then help hold it, or you can choose to then push down deeper into the tree if you'd like, back down and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot.
Mhm.
Or you can attempt to hold there with your allies, right? So I don't know.
That
Also,
didn't really answer my question. Is it a separate place than where we came up before or not?
correct. You guys came out
That's
from
all.
an elevator.
That's
Way
what I
away.
was,
Yep.
That's all I was asking.
All right, so we go to the ascent, tip the scales, and start working back down.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I am pretty. Well, I'm not in the worst shape right now as far as stamina goes. You said the guys were taking a bit of time to do their carving of the body and stuff. Would it have made sense if I could at that same time have done a out of combat make of my another construct?
Does it say it takes a short rest to make?
Yes. So
I would say you wouldn't have time for a full short rest to do it, but
That's
you
fine.
would have enough time to do all the prepare and stuff like that. It would just come out with as a concentration spell.
okay, that's good.
So that's one of your options.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break before you guys head off towards the tree. One thing I'll leave you with is as you guys start heading towards the ascent where your allies are making their last stand to break the enemy, you notice as the fog parted that some of the people that were fleeing from this flank have started to stop and turn around.
My God.
Okay, so let's meet back up here. What do you need, like 10 minutes?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that'll do. My food's not here yet. I was just gonna say that when it does get here, that I would say something, and I could just take
Oh,
the
okay.
minutes to grab that.
Yeah, what a waste of a break then. Let's just keep going. Unless people need a break right now.
I'm good.
I was gonna grab a beverage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refill my drink.
All right,
How about that?
2 minute break. Everyone grab your drinks.
Come on, Steve.
Oh,
Oh, God.
So, Josh, I'm pretty sure it's your 6-year anniversary.
mine and Sarah's, yes.
Yeah, I just saw the notification, the memory on Facebook.
It was so funny
Today?
because, yeah, it was so funny because my mom was like, "Happy anniversary" to me and Sarah through text, and Sarah was like, "Oh, I suppose it is."
Yeah.
And of course, I'd already been
So-
working for like 7 hours, so.
The also the 5-year anniversary of the first time I saw Amon Amarth. So, it's an important date.
It is.
Yeah, I see. That's on par.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just found out that I'm going to have to take the outer fairing on my motorcycle off to replace the broken windshield. I'm kind of not excited about that.
Nothing's an easy fix on that guy, huh?
Yeah.
What a bummer. Okay, let's see. You get turn order again. We're gonna be on like some other fancy map. No.
Why?
Why not?
I don't want to be on a map.
Oh, you want to do it all theater than mine?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Roll20 is really laggy for some reason.
That's fair.
It kind of always is when we're playing it. I don't know why, but
That's frustrating.
I don't want to support it anymore.
It works better for me in a different browser. I'm using Firefox, and for some reason that helps. I don't know what browser you use, but
Google Chrome, the only good one.
yeah, I specifically switched to Firefox for just Roll20. So,
I will.
All right, you guys ready?
No, because you haven't said hi to Will yet.
Hey, Will.
nice.
William. Willie. Willie.
Who's Will?
I don't know.
He's a guy in the chat. He's nice.
Oh, hi, Will.
As you guys approach the ascent through the Bloodwood Forest, one thing that you notice is that there's a great patch of rose thorn that scraggly reaches up into the canopy, having overgrown this area. And there is a multitude of enemies that have tried to make their way through that area, only to be caught up in the massive thorns and impaled and feasted upon by the memory that plagued this area. Luckily enough, having been somewhat tamed by your allies. As you move through the thicketlands under this grotesque visage and step over corpse, you notice vines constricting fallen woolund and already starting to pull them in and feed upon them in this area. It is with this that you start to reach toward the back line, and the clangor of battle is so loud that it is starting to make conversation amongst you guys very difficult beyond shouting at each other. And with that, is there any last minute things that you guys would like to say to each other or do before you can clearly see on the next limbs up ahead is the backside of the enemy lines, as they are making a last desperate attempt to crush the rebellion that is being held at the ascent in a hopes to secure this area.
I turn to our squad leader, bravest Ilya, and I hook my thumbs into my belt, lean back. Well, coach, it's about time for the fourth quarter speech.
All right, so you said we reached the back lines of where they're holding up there?
Kill them all and leave mercy for hindsight.
Yes.
I'm going to...
Sure you're not affected by the hunger? Are we like positive?
You guys have been affected by the call of the hunger for about an hour, having left the side of Midas.
All right, so how far away are the enemies from like where we're standing?
40
Can we
yards.
see them? 40 yards.
Yeah. I'm giving you, narratively speaking, they are imminent, but you have a chance to back away now if you want to run or something like that.
I'm going to throw both heads out in front of us.
Okay. So I'll allow that as a free action. If that's what you want to do, is like stand up and throw those heads. They're not looking your way as of yet. So unless you want to like shout or something first.
I am definitely going to make the scariest yell I can do while I'm doing it. Okay.
You know what? With that, I'll allow everyone, instead of rolling for stealth for initiative, you guys are going to roll cool. And I'm going to have Bull, you will roll coercion. But go ahead and give me those rolls for initiative.
Can I still use
Right.
knowledge nature?
Yes, I would allow that, yep.
2?
2.
4 and 2.
3.1.
4 and what, Emery?
4 and 2.
3.1 for Bull?
Yep.
Okay.
Do our story points restore?
Yes. Now your story points will restore. And
Yay!
your wants per encounter and your wants per and your wants per encounter stuff. Rich?
3 and 5.
Okay. You guys stand up. Bull, give me your roar.
My food just got here.
Rah! All right, you can go ahead and get your
Stop
food.
I'll be right back.
As you stand up and turn, you see the following war going on in front of you. You guys are on the top of the map.
He looks gross.
As a wrangler of angry badgers turns the most close enemy, and a group of rattan decked out with daggers turn to your immediate attention. You also see one of the cockatrices' heads turn in your general direction as well. And then I'm going to have them each give me a willpower check quick as we get into this.
Yeah.
Are there any friendlies up here?
Oh, yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
2... Okay.
Nope. All baddies.
Where's my headset?
Okay, the cockatrice is going to be stunned from the announcement on Roar of Bull. The yeah, they're definitely going to be stunned. Okay. These guys are stunned. And then alright. Oh yeah, they are definitely going to be stunned as well. And then I have to roll a whole bunch of initiatives real quick.
I think that's the longest turn order lineup I've ever seen.
Right?
It
That's gonna take
long.
us like an hour per turn.
No, we're gonna do some brackets here. So don't you worry.
Alright.
I'm back.
Second.
You died, son.
Ah, fuck.
Yep. It's all over.
Ah, fuck. For the chicken wings.
Three. Okay, those guys each get 2.1.
I want to ask you questions, but I also know that just will interrupt your.
It's gonna use. Anyone that I miss? Oh yeah.
Lots of people.
Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to make up my mind about what I'm
All
going
right.
to summon.
So, Very top of the round, you guys see Midas. So so what you guys are looking at is there's a hole in the bowl of the tree leading downward, but you can't see that from where you're at. But there are 2 wrapping staircases on vines leading up into the canopy. And Midas is on one side with his shepherd's hook, knocking anything that tries to come back towards him. And on the other side is Anexia, the person who led you guys up here earlier. And she has a giant spider made out of wood with a giant gnarled stump in the top part. And it's got bloody-looking crab claws coming out of it, and it's snatching and scraping and attacking anything that tries to come up the staircase, as she's apparently an awakener as well, holding things at bay. So with Midas's first action, he's going to Snippy Smash.
I'm sorry to say this, Josh, but can you put some kind of mark on the friendlies?
Yeah, that would
absolutely.
be a huge help.
So his first attack is actually gonna go wide, but this guy here, let's see here. I'm gonna do a heart, a weird heart thing right here. That's what we'll use.
Okay, good. Those are the friendlies.
Yeah, so they are guarding the staircase headed up, and they're surrounded by enemies converging on them. But as Midas attempts to fend off these woolen warriors coming in and encroaching in on him, all of these guys up here turn their attention towards you guys, but they're stunned by Bull's head toss, and so they will not get to activate the first round, and Emery is up. Oh, and you should have your porcupine.
Yeah, I would like to have a elk now. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Not to really just throw you for a loop. So the hearts are our friends?
Yes.
That makes sense. Love you guys. Okay.
Should be controllable by you.
And if this is a concentration spell for me, I did have to cast it. Did we get our once per session / like abilities back? Like once per encounter, once per session?
Once per encounter, once per session, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I've got this. Okay. So yeah, I'm concentrating to put that out. What are these guys?
Those are Radin with little spears and daggers.
Okay, yeah, that's what they look like.
The less intelligent form of our buddy.
Less intelligent. That's.
So the
Well, yeah,
giant-
there are enemies.
It's. I mean, it's still hard. I'm not very.
So, question: the giant bird, is that cockatrice?
Yep, it's another one.
Fuck. Yeah, I like that.
So
What's this thing right next to me?
That is Emery's elk.
Yeah, this is my
Ah,
buddy.
okay.
I moved up to. I got him going. He's gonna charge.
So he'll have to bound through your space, but it would be the same amount of movement.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. He's going to charge this guy. He has a antlers ability, so he's
Alright.
gonna do the. He's gonna rear through him and smash him with his antlers.
Okay.
Got a brawn of 3, a brawl of 1. Let's go ahead and roll. 2 success, 2 advantage. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how it works.
Sorry. I just gotta get my thing here. 2. Okay. So they roll 1 purple, 2 black. Charge just equal extra damage equal to the amount of spaces that they move. So they move 1, 2, 3, so it's plus 3 damage.
Okay.
I rolled 1 failure and 1 threat.
Okay, so I'm left with 1 and 1. So that's 3 extra damage for 9 damage, and I will use the one thing to recover 1 stamina.
Okay, he bowls over one of the rats, impaling it and killing it.
Boom! There we go. We came charging in.
Nice. Over to Wretch.
Oh boy. I will move to engage the Badgers and defend my friend Bull.
Alrighty. You gonna give a smackdown on one of them Badgers?
Yeah, I'll smack down on the Badgers.
I swear to God, if all
But
you did
they're
was
so
move in front of me and
cute.
then not do anything.
No, I'm just defending you from the
You
angry
blocked my
Badger.
bull rush.
Okay, then I'll...
No, you can
No, you're
roll
good, dude.
around it.
Alright,
Go ahead, dude.
swing away.
Okay. There's so much yelling. Bum. That is a triumph. 1 success. And 6 advantage.
So you will miss. I rolled 2 failure, so even with the
Wow.
triumph. But you have 6 advantage in a triumph. How would you like to spend those?
I would like for Bull to not be annoyed after our last encounter and instead realize Wretch is trying his best.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you're gonna spend
Okay.
all of that on that.
It's that important to me.
How do you feel, Bull? Is that sufficient?
Now I'm annoyed for a different reason.
Bull is forcibly fine with it. Andrew is forcibly unfine with it.
I because in my head how that freaking went is I step in front of you, but I make such a big deal of stepping in front of you that I totally biff the actual attack because I'm just constantly looking over my shoulder like, are you proud of me, Dad?
Oh, that's hilarious. And then Bull.
Can I walk through him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just can't end your turn in his space. Or interrupt your turn
Right.
in his space.
Alright, so I maneuver to there, and I'm going to attack the Badgers.
Alright.
Why are you guys tagging the
Give it to the Badgers!
You're so cute.
And I get something since they're animals. What do I get? They are bonuses. Okay. Alright, so I've got the Triumph, 3 success die, and 4 advantage.
1 threat. They're Badgers.
Oh. Okay. Yep. 1 threat, so that's gone. Alright, so I'm just going to turn the Triumph into 2 successes. Or is it turned into another success? I can turn the Triumph into 2 successes, correct?
No, you can turn it into 1 success.
Well, I mean the die with the Triumph on it. Is it equal to 1 success?
It is 2 successes. It is
Okay.
2 successes, yeah. Sorry, it's a success and a triumph. So you could spend the triumph on a second success. Yeah.
Alright, so that's 14, Pierce 2, Blast 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to ignore Wretch.
Okay. Do you have any other uncancelled advantage on that?
Yeah, I had exactly 3, so 2 to proc it and then 1 to ignore him.
Okay. So hitting this guy, the blast will hit this guy and this guy. And with that much extra attack. So you said it was how much? 14 pierce something?
I'm sorry, 13 Pierce 2.
13 pierce 2. Okay. You kill these. Oh. You kill the first 3 right in front, cleaving them in and bashing them to bits. And they were still stunned just from you throwing the heads.
And then I just kind of look over at Wretch, and I motion forward again.
I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Do they still look like just badgers? when they die, or are they shapeshifters?
They are just badgers.
That makes me very sad. Continue.
That's why I made sure to point out I'm rolling extra for animals.
The badger wranglers over here.
Uh-huh.
This wizard is gonna move up. Then we've got some beastmen. Gonna move up. Some more. Up. These warriors are going to swarm and attack Midas.
Midas
no.
does not look like a good guy, I'm not gonna lie.
He's very
Yeah,
angry right now, alright?
Yeah, at first I did think that was an enemy we were gonna have to face.
He looks like a tyrant from Doom Eternal.
He is holding them at bay, and then it is Ilya.
Is this close enough to hit it?
It is on an upper branch, so you'll have disadvantage, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set a story point to not get bloodied or not bleed myself by bleeding myself. And I'm gonna do a melee light attack. Give him a good whack.
Alright. Swing away, say. So it's got adversary, and then that's it for that. So just. I rolled one failure.
I rolled 4 success and 1 advantage.
Alright.
So then that's 9 damage. It gets through soak.
Okay, so it's 9 with breach. Oof. Immediately coming in with that 18 damage on the cockatrice, immediately bloodying it. Man, these things are. I'm never gonna get to play with a cockatrice.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did though. I was almost turned to stone.
It doesn't move. I'm just.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. I probably should have gone for. I forgot that it did that. That is terrifying.
All right. Is that you?
Yes.
Let's do. Okay, and then we got these gnolls. They're gonna run up onto these.
Did you kill it, son?
Swoop over
Very
here.
close. One more time and it's kaput.
Yeah.
But it just ran away.
No, I'm just fixing something. It's
It
stat.
just keeps moving.
Its entry spot is like off the map, so it won't let me like edit anything. It's really weird. Okay, so the gnolls moved up. The Rattans now go, and they're stunned. Still, so that's great. Glad that they were able to get surprised as heavily as they were. The Badgers too
Not faulty.
removed stun. I'm the one who decided that that's how that would work. So, Anexia is gonna have her thing. Just get ready with a preparatory attack.
Just wait until we have to do all the fucking fear checks.
Great.
This is the longest turn.
Then this guy's up. 4. It's taking its sweet time, and then wizards. You guys see these 3 over here, but all starts to chant in unison, and they grab each other's hands, and you see the giant awoken stump spider almost rip itself to pieces as its legs pull off of itself, and all of the wood is returned to normal wood. Good job, Awakeners. And then it is back top of the round. Midas is going to come in and cleave into these guys in front of them. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Stoving in this guy. Just hold back and make sure he's not the guy who gives them. Yeah. Okay. Turn order.
Yeah.
And then, as that is happening, more reinforcements. The last of the reinforcements come up from underneath and starts coming out of the tree from the feeding grounds.
Nice.
And with that, we are back to Emery.
Okay.
This is turn 2.
Is. Let me just try to take a look at this really quick. Am I able to have my deer back up, come back, and charge?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a okay thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then yeah, it's gonna go back 1, 2.
As it leaves, the rats kick in their hack tactics and are going to do an attack of opportunity on it.
Of course. Yeah, of course you can do that. He says. Yeah, I love
Well,
it.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are going to. Only I'm not going to be able to proc that. Okay, so just melee defense for you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 4. So 4 dice.
Weird. It's silhouette 2 if that matters to you.
Nope. Should be fine. Thank you. What's he got?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So their little swords are gonna come in and do 7 soakable damage,
Woo!
and they're going to do Rattan Fever on this thing.
Huh.
So give me a resilience check.
Huh.
If it has no resilience, just roll brawn.
Thank you. I was about to flip to a different page to see.
Okay.
3 and 1.
Really? Holy crap! Oh, not enough though.
Yeah,
Okay.
take that.
On a failure, he does fail the Rattan Fever check. So
Really?
his brawn character is reduced by 1, and they become disoriented, and it lasts until they receive treatment.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, he's gonna try to charge again.
All right.
1, 2. And he's gonna charge and hit this guy. So,
Okay. So that'll be +2 to the damage.
so I don't get the backup, I just get the forward.
Yes.
Charge. That makes sense. Okay, roll. 2 and 1.
2 and 2. So he does suffer 1 strain as he charges back in, but now they're ready for him and they scatter.
Okay, and because he doesn't have a strain, he takes damage.
Okay.
Oh, that was a terrible turn for my deer. Okay.
He sometimes one-shots elite adversaries. He sometimes gets mauled on by rats.
Yep. Heard. Okay. I'm gonna go here. And that's me, because I'm concentrating and keeping my health up.
Okay. Rats.
Okay. So this is a lot to take in. I will move forward and bash the badgers, but this time keep my eye on their eyeballs.
All right. Not the badgers!
We can't hear you, Josh.
Gosh damn it! Really?
Oh, now we can.
Okay.
I
Thanks. I went really high pitched. I think is what happened there.
That's probably it.
Just the one back. 2 failure.
Okay. 6 and 1.
Jesus.
I roll 5 dice and 3 of them are yellow. That's actually kind of low.
Oh yeah, because you use willpower for your roll. Yeah.
I roll 6 dice on the badgers, and 3 of them are yellow.
Oh my god. How do you roll
Yeah.
6 dice? Oh yeah, because of Emery. That would be one
No.
off.
No, my bonus is from them being animals.
Oh, your boost die. Got it.
And then if I get down to half health, then I get another die, so that would be 7.
Yeah. All right.
So 6, rep. That is 14.
That's including the 2 failure that I rolled.
I thought you rolled 2 threat. My bad. So then 12.
12 damage. Okay. You easily kill one of these badgersies. Crushing its poor little skull. They didn't even get a turn.
Some of them will.
Some of them. Oh, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
All of them might.
I moved and slapped.
Yep.
Alright, so... Can I stand here?
Yes. But
Okay.
do note that you can't move any further south than that until you go around where the badgers are.
Alright. So I... Incidental Bull Rush. The little bitty badger.
Okay.
Which, what did I do for that? That is athletics, I think, right?
Hey! Little badgers actually have athletics. Not that 1 success and 2 advantage is something for Bull to overcome.
And then I also get to upgrade it twice. Five and 2.
5 and 2. Okay. Yeah, you want to knock him prone?
Can I knock him into the trainer?
Yeah. Yeah, you can knock them both prone. They're technically a minion
Yes.
group. So. All right.
Yes.
I think I have to do it this way. Yeah, they're both knocked down.
All right, now I attack the badger.
All right.
Four and 6.
Okay.
7. 4
1
and
and
7.
1 and 1.
Oh boy. All right, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 pierce 2. Proc blast of 4. So that's going to take 2 more advantage. That leaves me with... Are they dead?
Yeah, so thematically, you will kill the badger and the... so you kick the badger and it hits that chick and she gets knocked over and you follow through with an overhand slam with your axe straight into her, burying through her and into the wood of the tree. And this other badger, like, turns tail and just runs.
Alright, so that still leaves me with 3 advantage. What can I do with that? I am going to spend 2 advantage to get a free maneuver. So, 1, 2, and then recover 1 strain.
Okay. As you do that, this guy's gonna move up. 1, 2. Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh, yep. He's gonna do chain lightning and shoot Emery. So this is
And hit all the Ratmen too.
Yeah.
typical,
What do you say?
All of them.
right? So easy, and I do that. So it's going to be.
So this is a range.
So it's a magic check that they do.
Okay, so I don't roll anything.
Correct.
Great.
And
That's
they have
comforting.
one more. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, so 2 and 2 puts that to. So they're going to shoot you for. It's going to be 10 soakable damage,
Okay.
and they're going to auto fire it over to Wretch. So Wretch, you get to do a melee. Sorry, you get to do No, yeah, you just take it. You just take. What's your soak?
4.
4. Okay, so you take because of your heavy plate. You take 12 damage after soak as the lightning ricochets over to you.
After soak.
After soak, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I am technically conscious.
Jeezy Pete.
And that's the Awakener.
And that was the white, like, horny
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah,
Okay. Just checking. Yeah.
the guy with lightning
That's a
coming off
goat.
his hand.
That's
It's a
not an
wool.
Awakener.
It's a
To go
woolen.
with the backpack,
Go with the
so...
backpack. That's how you know that he deserves death. Okay, and then these guys are going to charge up and over here. You know what? They will take the extra strain to. No, they won't. They'll chill there, and then we've got this. Why is that? That's weird. Okay. Then these ones here will shoot in, and we're gonna go ahead and do this formation. And we're going to do some attacks on Bull. Let's see here.
Are they just melee?
Yep. So this will be.
Oh, they have to do a fear check.
Yes, you're right. So that is going to be updated. Okay. Nice.
So I've got fearsome 2, so that would be not one step up from easy.
Roll 2 purple dice.
Roll 2 purple dice. And then because of my armor, I just automatically add 1 failure. Okay. 1 failure, 2 threat.
Okay, they are fine. As they charge
Now
in.
defense.
Yep. So this is going to be.
First one is 1 and 3.
So it's actually just one attack made by all
Okay.
of them. You said 1 and 3. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna have 2 advantage to be able to spend, but they do hit you for 8 soakable damage and a crit.
They do no damage.
Okay, do you have any crits on you currently? I know you have that -1 to total crit rolls.
I have a 1. I had the 1 crit that was a roll of 6, but it didn't do anything.
Okay, so
So I
that
have
just
1 crit on me,
and that
but then I
cancels
also
out.
have. Yep, and then I've got the -10.
Okay, they get, with their vicious ability, they get an 80 on the
So-
crit.
So that reduces my wound by 8.
1 second. Let me take a look. Healing. Critical injury table. There we go. Nope. It is just enough to reduce one random characteristic is reduced by 1. So I'm going to pull that.
For your sake, I hope it's a 1.
It's a 5. So your, I believe it's your willpower is reduced by 1.
5 is.
It's left to right.
Where's my.
So it's the.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, willpower.
All right, so they hit you, and it rattles your confidence in this situation. Then the next group is going to go. They're attacking your beloved Midas. Oh, nice. Midas gets a despair on his defense.
That's not nice.
No, it's good for him because.
Oh! Yeah, I was thinking he rolled a despair and it was going to be bad for him, or somebody rolled a despair against him.
Nope. And then Ilya, over to you, sir.
So I'm gonna spend a maneuver to switch the glove to my sword hand. Excuse me.
Okay. Yep.
And then I'm going to.
I imagine
Again,
that you
use my-
swap your weapon, so now your sword is in your you don't take the whole gauntlet off and put it on the. I assume that you throw the sword into the gauntlet hand and the shield, sort of thing.
Works for me. Let's see here. So I'm going to use another story point to use my breach ability without the wounding
Kill
effect.
this thing.
Holy fuck.
I guess to roll at least.
Yeah, I'm going to use my horseshoe. Oh, much better. 4 success to advantage.
I rolled 2 failure.
8 damage that gets through soak.
You used your breach ability again?
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
So when I hit him, I want the lightning to travel through his body and expose his nervous system. And for a brief flash, you only see his skeleton, and then the blast of the thunder moving through his windpipe causes it to scream as its charred body falls to the feeding grounds.
Nice. If you want, for narrative, I'll allow you to like jump up onto the where he was, so move diagonally. As you basically you hear Bull scream, throw these heads down, and you just like an arrow fly out of the air and land on this cockatrice, stab it, lightning coursing through it, and it just off the side before it even has a chance to respond. Hell yeah.
Just kind of delete it out of existence as soon as I recognize it as a cockatrice.
You're like, I hate these things.
The Null Pack Lords come up behind your healer, however, and are going to gank him.
No! Not Reggie boy!
Null Pack Lords. Okay, so they're going to...
Yeah, Wretch is in trouble.
They're going to do 3 separate attacks on you. So gear up, sir. Melee defense.
I'm the sir, I imagine.
Yes, you are the sir.
Alright, well, after a lightning bolt took 12 hit points off me, unsoakable, yeah, I'm at 19 out of 19, so...
Yeah. Okay, I got 5 success and 2 advantage.
Yay. 2 and 1.
2 and 1?
Y'all.
Okay, so it's going to be 10 soakable damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Yep, 24 out of 19.
Okay. And then the next one will attack.
Okay.
3 and 2.
0.
Oh, the attack just missed. But as he's attacking, he's going to give a boost die to his buddy for his uncancelled advantage, who's now swinging in on that last attack.
Yep.
You should consider getting parry.
1 and 2.
Okay, so this
I just have soak.
This is going to come in for 9 soakable damage.
Okay.
Are you up?
28 out of 19. Yeah, I'm up.
28 out of 19? I'm so confused.
He went down with the first attack.
But I have Indomitable. Spend a story point to stay standing till the end of your next turn.
Oh! That's what's going on. Okay, sorry. I thought I misread it, so okay.
You can't knock me down, motherfucker!
Okay, so that's actually funny because you're denying them their Incite Rampage ability, which procs when they knock someone down. So that's hilarious. So they were like, they cannot do a blood frenzy because you just won't go down. They're like, we don't understand.
I am unstoppable.
That is great. That was so clutch. Okay. So that was those guys. Now the rats are going to feed, and they're going to swarm Ilya.
You fucked up.
Yo, fucked up. Okay. So I need you to give me a melee defense check.
I'm pretty sure that one fell off the map. There's nothing under his feet.
I know, they're small. Actually, as their first maneuver... No, we're good. Okay. Just a straight up attack.
Oh, I can make them engage in a fearsome check if they engage me.
Oh, you too, huh? Damn.
Yeah, I have a rank in fearsome. I totally forgot because
Okay.
I just killed.
Roll a purple die.
Hell yeah!
Everybody says,
Spook.
yeah.
They fail even if you roll nothing.
Oh, okay.
so add a black die to your defense as they are
fuck
currently
yeah.
afraid of you.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Ooh, I got triumph though.
Oh man. Ooh. 2 threat. Oh my god! Wow. 4 threat.
4 threat. Okay. I rolled 5 threats, 2 success, and a triumph. So you're gonna take 1 strain from them swarming you with my uncancelled advantage, and then they're going to attack you for 6 soakable damage,
Okay.
and then they're going to do. Do I want to crit or do I want to do rat fever? I gotta do rat fever. It's right there in the name. All right, give me a resilience check.
I'm actually pretty good at resilience. Yeah.
I rolled 5 failures, so take that. You're getting rat fever.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
1 success, 5 advantage.
All right.
Yes.
So your brawn is reduced by 1, and you are disoriented, and that will last until you receive medical treatment or magic restoration.
So reduced by 1 and...
Basically, you have a permanent black die on anything you ever try to do with the disorientation as well.
Well, it's not really cool.
No, it's not. And on that note, Anexia is going to go, and she's going to collapse in the entrance to this tree here, and it's basically going to go like, "Eat-er!" And all of these guys are going to slide. All of these guys right here are going to slide into the hole and fall 300 feet to the death.
Who?
Oh, those aren't our reinforcements? Those
Yeah,
are...
those are our...
No, those were the last
Oh.
of the guys coming up, of the enemy guys coming up through
I
the bottom.
swear I saw a heart on them.
Oh.
No.
I thought they were... I was like, oh.
No.
Because they love to be bad. That's what the heart was for.
Troll is going to leapfrog his buddies, and he's going to take 2 strain to smash into Bull. Bull, can you give me a melee defense check?
I'll give you something. 3 failure.
Also, by the way, he is fearless, so he's specifically immune to all sources of fear. What did you say you rolled?
3 failure.
3 failure? That is just enough to keep him from being able to hit you. However, he will, seeing you dodge aside, he will give a boost die to the Beastmen on their next turn. Boost. Okay. Moving off of that, these guys are going to move up. Actually, they're going to move all the way down to here, reinforcing their comrades. Attacking Midas, and then lastly is the Awakeners, whom you guys starts to feel the tree tremble as they chant together. Nothing as of right now, and we'll go back up to the top, where Midas will continue to crunk some
Wait, what about me?
kids. You harpooned a cockatrice that never had a chance to activate. on your turn.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
What?
yeah, we just got
It's
back to the
lot of folks going on here. So then I move this, these two. He's going to smash this guy into a pulp, and then it is Emery's turn.
Who smashed where?
Midas just took out one of the armored, heavy Woolund that are attacking him.
Nice. Reg, do you need a healing potion?
That would be inefficient use of my actions.
No time! You hear?
Okay, well, I can at least send some help. 1, so I go back 1, and then 2, 3, 4. So I get a charge of 4 on this guy.
You move 4 total forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Third round. Okay.
Or 3 total forward. Sorry, I just recounted. Sorry. So 3, and then is these guys. Oh.
Doesn't sound good.
3 advantage, no success.
3 threat. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. As he charges in, the Noel Packlord stabs forward with his blade, and it's just enough to make the elk skitter to a halt and like rear up, and prevent its attack from hitting.
Okay. I'm going to use my staff to make my vine vipers here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That is my second action.
1 second.
And then, do they get a turn immediately? Or
Yeah, they do get to activate on your turn. Yep.
no summoning sickness?
Mhm.
Nice. All right.
So they're thrown down right here.
And then they're going to try to attack the same dudo.
Okay. Just gave you all control.
Thank you.
Come on, Noel Packlord, use your heavy armor. 2 failure.
Nope.
Misses.
Yep.
It's lost in the kerfuffle. You're right now trying to split your mind between all these different entities, and with all the fighting going on, your heart's up, and it's just not enough to get a really good coordinated attack.
Sorry, Wretch. I failed in any sort of assistance for you.
It's okay.
That's me.
But it's Wretch's turn.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Don't worry about it. Got it.
I'll fix it, I think. He said, trying.
Trying his best.
Okay. So... Second wind, recover strengths equal to ranks in second wind, which I have 2, so I get 2 strain back, which is going to be important in a second. Okay. So, it is 1 maneuver to both put away my hammer and pull out the holy icon.
Yeah.
Got it. So 1 maneuver there. I think. Let me triple check my plan to make sure that it is correct.
That's
He's been
fine.
planning this whole time.
He's had some time.
Yep. Cook and spell once per. Yes. Okay. So my holy icon is out. I now use my talent Quicken Spell. I can spend 2 strain to make a magic skill check as a maneuver.
Baller.
So with a maneuver,
Nice.
I am going to use Strength of Faith. Once per session, your character may use this talent to add success equal to the ranks in discipline and advantage equal to the ranks in willpower. Now, question. I used this in the last fight, but that was a different session and a different fight, but it kind of bled into this session. So, DM, is this backup or not? Either is fine.
I'll allow it.
We lost whatever the response was.
I will allow it.
Okay. Ooh, but that's a maneuver. Never mind. Fuck that. I would rather heal twice than use maneuver. So the whole question was pointless, and I'm sorry for wasting your time. So we're healing. Average check, please, my lord.
Yes, sir. I'll spend my story points to note. 1 failure, 1 threat.
Okay. After flipping around some advantage and stuff, I ended up with 7 and 3. So
Okay.
6 and 2 after minusing from you.
So
6 to...
is this the ability that so your healing spells like so you're over your threshold, right? I know that that's like a key phrase or something like that for your things. I don't know if it's unconscious or over the threshold. For which spell
I'm
you
over
do.
I'm over the threshold. I was doing lay hands, my normal one. Engaged conscious target. I'm still conscious.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, I couldn't do beauty and life because I'm not unconscious.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay. So that was spellcast 1. I got back to conscious. I'm at 14 out of 19. Spellcast 2
Holy fuck.
to try and not stay dead.
Oh my god.
So roll again.
Yep.
What a hero.
2 and 2.
Okay.
He just
I
went
got-
from dead twice over to fully healed.
I can't kill this rat! I can't even get it down to unconscious. It just stands up. It's fine.
I got a triumph, 5 success, and 5 advantage. What does a triumph even do in healing like this?
I allow you to
You're
terrify.
fine.
I would allow you to terrify the gnolls from continued attacks against you.
Sure, I'll terrify them. So, sorry, what was your negative roll? I got distracted by the triumph.
I got 2 and 2.
2 and 2. So I was 5 and 5. So it ends up just being 3 and 3. Got it. That heals 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. So I'm down to 6 out of 19 wounds. And with the triumph and some advantage, I just like my flesh coming back together from the multiple axe wounds in my upper shoulders and forehead. That shit hurts. So I'm shouting out of just like, oh my god, the violence and pain. But like they're like, oh, he's battle crying. He's gonna totally counterattack or something. As I'm just like, dear God, my skin.
Was that my eye? I better pick that up.
So they're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop and like for the wrath of God to fall upon them, but it's not coming. But they don't know that.
All right. With that, Bull.
Bull angry again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so first, I want to target the guy with the blue dot.
They all have the blue dot, but yeah, sure, that works.
No, I mean,
Yep.
if they're standing like this, I want to target that guy.
Got it.
What are these things?
These are they're closer. They're like a beast man. They look very similar to what you see in the picture. They're Walund. They're just closer to just being a normal person than they are to like an antlered something or other.
All right, so I Mickey smack that guy.
Okay.
3 and 5.
1 failure.
All right, so that's 4, 5, 6, 11. 11 pierce 2, and I do proc blast 4.
Okay. So you do kill 1 and wound. You bloody the rest. Second. Nice. So coming in, you smash your axe into them, and just in a ferocious series of hacks, leave them all bloodied, and mutilate one of them to death.
Mutilate one of them to death. Nice.
All right. Now my second attack is going at Big Troll Face.
Second attack, you're using your heroic feat.
Yep, that's what I meant when I said I'm getting angry.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just watched Wretch go through hell in like a split second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
That's
you
my
will
baby
be
boy over there.
you will be attacking the head space that's next to him. So if you do proc blast, it will be hitting this guy here. Just so you know,
Mhm.
it won't
Yeah.
blast out his butt. So
This roll is all success, and it's 5 success.
Okay, 1 second. I'm swapping between stats like you wouldn't believe over here.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got garbage for this. Okay. I think it's just the purple. Yep. Just a single purple die. Nothing. He rolled nothing.
All right. $14, Pierce 2. I do not proc blast,
Okay.
and I don't have any advantage.
So he's going to take 13. All right. Your axe sticks into him, and as you pull it out, you seem to have gotten really deep into his blubberous stomach, but you see it just as the blood spills down his stomach, part of it is starting to knit back up almost immediately. But he's already bloodied.
So I attack him a third time after spending 2 strain.
Oh my gosh. Why did I give you guys your story points?
3 and 4.
2 failure.
$10, Pierce 2, blast 4.
You have 4 advantage?
Yeah.
Because he's large. Okay. So the blast will finish off this guy, which I'm going to just move him like this, because I need to do that. And you said 10 Pierce 2?
Yep.
Alright. He is holding in there as you gash into him again. Rah! His ribs break underneath the impact. He is still alive.
You son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That being your turn, we go to the Squall Stormcaller here. He's going to do... you know what? Yeah. He is going to reach out and do a gust of wind, and he's going to hit Emery, the snake, the elk, and Wretch.
Don't you mean like the Wolverine badger thing behind him? Behind Rich? That one.
It's a...
Yeah.
What? Sorry, what?
It's not Rich.
10-foot
The
cone.
other Yeah, so it's gotta hit the bad guy.
Yeah, absolutely. So give me a coordination check, each of you.
Okay.
Come on, Wretch. Don't let it happen again.
I'll try.
Yeah, see the bigger problem. But we're all tied up. 1 and 1.
You are not prone. Now your snake and your elk.
Sure.
Wretch, what did you get?
2 and 1.
Snake, go
2 and
prone.
1. You are not knocked prone. It can get flipped up, flipped down, disoriented, discombobulated.
2 and 2 for my elk.
Also not knocked prone.
Okay, and
This snake better go prone.
1 and 2.
He is prone. Yay!
Oh, he's on his little back. Oh, white belly up
he's
in the air.
writhing.
Oh no.
All right. And then Horde. I can't say Horde of Beastmen anymore. It's just 2 of them. They're going to get around Bull and attack him from both sides. Bull, I need you to give me a melee defense check.
2 and 2.
1 second. Why did that not pull up? Could be right here. There it is. Okay. 3 plus boost die. Oh, they get an extra boost. So they're gonna aim. 2 and 2.
Yep.
They do not hit with sufficient force, but they distract you enough that they're gonna give this guy a boost die. Yay, advantage. It just generates more and more boost. And then these guys are going to leap forward and help. Actually, no, they're not. They're going to run this way and attack Midas. Which is going to either hurt him down. He's looking fine though. And then we go to, sorry, these guys who are also going to attack him. Yeesh. So that's these and these. Ooh, okay. Midas is suddenly forced back up the steps a hair as he takes several blows, and he looks like he's getting a bit rough. With that, it is Ilya.
Same. So you said I add a black die to checks. Is this something that you roll?
Yeah. It basically gives me a black die for everything you try to do.
So thankfully, I have finesse, which means my attacks are not affected by losing 1 brawn.
Yeah, just your damage.
Oh, my damage is affected by it, but my roll is agility.
Yeah, you roll the dice for agility dice, but then the damage you calculate based off of brawn plus the successes plus the weapons pluses.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Just
your
remember to
soak
subtract.
is down by 1 too.
Ah, fuck. I may have already included that, but...
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to take a swipe at these rats.
Good luck. They're super dodgy.
3 success, 5 advantage.
They dodge your attack, but you got 4 canceled advantage. 4 uncanceled advantage.
I think that's a crit, right?
You
I
can't
can crit?
You can't crit off of a miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can use strain
Um,
though.
You can do your lightning effects or anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah! I'm gonna hit him with some lightning.
All right. What's that? 4 strain.
Yep.
Ironically, that actually kills one.
Hell yeah!
That's good.
Boom.
Never discount strain when you miss creatures.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you fry his ass just from the latent discharge. Yep. All right. Anything else, sir?
Got a maneuver, so I'm gonna get back that 1 soak I lost.
All right.
So I'm gonna switch hands.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. That'll be my maneuvers. Then when they hit me, I can take 1 soak there.
Nice.
Just gonna go ahead and
All
take
right.
1 soak there.
And then with that, the pack lords will feast on a snake. Roll the fence for the snake.
Oh yeah, because they can't attack Wretch.
They're currently afraid of Wretch.
Yay!
2 failure and 1 threat.
Okay, that is going to be.
Although he's prone, I don't know if that changes.
No, I added. They got a
Okay.
boost die over here.
Okay.
So they do hit. Second.
Yeah.
That is going to be 8 soakable damage.
Okay.
And 2 crits
On a snake.
on your snake.
How
Yeah.
does that even work?
Well, the first is 90. The second one does an extra 5 damage. Non-soakable kill it.
No.
Okay, so it reduces wound threshold by 5, and it also takes its presence is reduced by 1.
So it has 0 presence.
It can no longer engage in charm checks. So if you're gonna do some snake charm stuff, it won't work. He's too unappealing.
That also means he is easily charmed by snake charmers.
Right.
Yes.
He's gonna get attacked again by the other pack lord.
How much health does your snake have?
Right.
12. 1 and 1.
That's 5 uncancelled success over here.
bet that's
and
enough.
2 advantage. Yeah. Okay. So then it's dead. Yeah.
I would assume.
Okay. So then now I'm gonna do Insight Rampage.
From killing a snake?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
So the previous pack lord gets to attack the elk now.
Oh, I guess that's what they're here for.
I mean, your elk blows up still, right?
They are taking like
Nice.
six attacks or three, at least 4 attacks. Anyways, 3 and 4.
Yeah, so now it's 3 and 3 for you.
Oh,
I have one.
beautiful. Okay. So that is going to be 10 soakable damage and a crit.
10 soakable and a crit, so that'd be 4 more damage to it. So a 9 of 14.
And I got a 31 on the crit.
Okay,
Wound threshold, I believe. No, strength threshold.
it doesn't have a strain threshold.
So then its wound threshold is reduced by 3.
I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna get really confusing with these guys. So that's 9 out of 11 right now.
Okay, the other pack lord is going to attack it.
Okay, great.
Why are the pack lords traveling around in a
Nothing.
pack?
You know, the lords. Why did I roll crit stuff? I have to roll an attack. Okay, 3
Nothing.
and 3.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so 10 soakable damage.
So you do 10 soakable damage, which would be 16. So now he's at 16 of 11. I'm going to do my ability, but I have to fucking find it. Where is this? Okay, so I'm going to spend a story point. Move for this season. So when a construct would be destroyed, use this ability to roll a simple witchcraft check, and the construct gains temporary health equal to the success and advantage. So I give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra health. I actually don't know if that's enough. So 3. So that'd be plus 3. It has 1 health left.
No, so it gets 6 temporary health, which is it that negates it, like,
Oh.
because it would have been destroyed. It doesn't have, like, there's not like a over wound
okay.
threshold for minions,
Okay.
so it just
Yeah.
has 6 health.
Okay. 6
Yeah.
health.
Okay, which then means that Insight Rampage doesn't work because he didn't go down.
Ha!
So nice job for your guys' special abilities there, thwarting them. So Rat's gonna rat on Ilya.
How about they don't?
No, they're going to.
Oh,
It was worth a shot.
Yep, you know you're not wrong there. So it's 2, and then there's only 3 of them now. So they slightly less effective at ratting. Oh, you get an extra black die because they're afraid of you.
hell
Ooh,
yeah.
they do get to try that again. Yeah, they're still afraid of you. Okay. Does 2 success do it?
What?
There's 2
I just
success.
heard two.
I got 2
2
success. Yeah.
Okay. That's a miss already. I rolled in my purple and 2 black. I rolled 2 failure, 2 threat. So let's see how many more threat I can give you. 3 failure. Shit. 3 failure, 4 threat.
Yeah, no, they do not hit, and with the 4th threat, the fear is doubled down on them, and they're going to choose to run away, which is going to proc your attack of opportunity.
That's right, you little shits. Give me rat aids.
I am aware of the time.
Holy fuck, they are turbo fucked.
Ooh.
That is 7 success on my melee attack.
Oh
my god.
With your special ability factoring in, well, extra damage or whatever. So, yeah, 3 of the rats die, and we'll just say, for intensive purposes, the other one scampers away. Good job. Anexia, you hear, I can't hold out as she's trying to, seems to be in a contest of wills, power with the other Awakeners. Something about the power over the tree itself.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the troll regenerates and then is going to piss pound Bull. He actually reaches in and is going to grapple you. So give me an opposed athletics check.
So am I rolling the negative or the positive dice?
You just roll positive dice.
Okay. Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Come on, where is it? Alright, so I get to upgrade twice. Four and 2.
He grabs a hold of you, and then he's going to bite down on your neck. Give me a melee defense check.
One failure, 4 threat.
Okay. Luckily enough, you prevent him. Was it 3 threats?
4 threat.
4 threat. Oh yeah, you just prevent him from being able to do a crit with plus 30 to the results. But he is going to do 12, pierce 3 with the bite. As he chews in on you, these Wooland charge up the stairs and appear to be in a sort of starting to push forward up the area, forcing back these 2 warriors. Midas doing what he can to hold the line. Meanwhile, you see giant thorns start to go out of the ground. Sorry, out of the wood itself throughout this thicket land. And you hear screaming from in the canopy up above as several folks start to fall from the canopy as the branches themselves shake. And then you hear as a flurry of arrows come in and harpoon the Awakeners, and you see from the periphery Woolund charging into the fray, hooting and hollering and taking the back lines of the enemy and crushing them. Finally, the last of the enemy broken here. You see that you are surrounded by allies and not enemies. The rest of them turning tail and getting cut down by your buddies. So,
Damn it.
I saw it.
I was really
like,
hoping to kill those Awakeners.
like, why'd you cut us short? I swear.
you guys didn't. You guys were too quick in the previous fights, so the duration that this one lasted was based off of that. And there was going to be an infinite supply of enemies if you guys didn't take care of that bridge. So, yeah. Anyways, with that, the sounds of war turn into the sounds of triumph as shouts echo loud amongst those who have survived this altercation.
Wretch, I'll need some help tonight.
Yup.
I'm really sicky poo. So I had a question about an ability. So the parry improved, where it says I can spend what looks like despair or 3. Is that 3 threat or 3 failure in parry improved to spend to attack back? And if I do that, would I be able to use my weapon special abilities?
Yes, so it's threat, and you just do a normal attack afterward with your weapon. unless it says otherwise. Is it? You said it's parry what?
Very improved.
Let me just take a look at it quick. There's so many different parry abilities. Here we go. Okay. Where did it? What's ranked? Why is there a giant blank space there? I'm so confused. Parry. What is going on? In the book, parry improved is just missing. Did someone cut and paste instead of copy and paste?
So it's parry, and then in parentheses, improved.
Yeah, I see it, but there's like literally no text about what it does in the thing, which makes me really confused as to what happens to the core sheet. I'll take a look at your. Do you have it on your stuff here?
Yeah, I can read it out to you. That makes sense. I mean, what you said was right. I just want to make sure I understand the mechanics of would that mean that I have to spend threat off of my
your defensive roll?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted to
So
know.
you get attacked, you have 3 uncancelled threat, you can spend that uncancelled threat to attack back.
Okay. And then on the counterattack ability, so if I were to get both improved parry and counterattack, would that mean on my counterattack I could use, would I have to have counterattack? And I have to have counterattack to use my weapon's elemental abilities, or does that automatically trigger because of the utility?
Correct. Your weapon's abilities come with. Okay, so counterattack is not improved parry.
No.
Your character must have purchased a prepared talent to benefit from it. When your character uses a prepared talent to hit an attacker, they may also activate an item quality of the weapon they use as they had generated 2 advantage on a combat check using the weapon. Okay, I know what's going on. I'm pretty sure the improved parry reads as
It's here in the.
It reads as parry improved.
Right here.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's moved funny in mine. One second. Improved. Okay, mine says that that's outside the box, so it shifted it all fine. Thank you. When you from the to use the talent one that automatically hits the attacker once. Okay, so you don't re-roll. You just get a net base damage plus any damage from applicable talents or abilities. Yeah, so it would be like as if you rolled a single success net is how that would work. So you wouldn't get to use stun on your weapon, but it would still have its elemental stuff. But if you did parry improve and then got counterattack, you would, off of the 3 threat, get to hit and proc stun. Sort of thing.
Okay.
It's like going from 1 success to 1 success into a on the counterattack.
Okay. So. Okay, yeah. That answers my question. So then, how many. So for tier 3 ability, how much XP is it again?
A tier 3 ability is 15 XP.
Okay.
Okay. So it's 9:09, and there's some cleanup stuff that needs to happen with talking to the folks that are here and whatnot. But what I do need for the next session to be able to better prepare is the front lines, for all intents and purposes, have been refortified. They're stable. Kane Balak's forces have been fought off. What do you guys want to do next?
Well, King Valak ain't dead yet, so we got a job to do. I figure we could reconvene with the war leadership and see if we can't get redirected to gank, I'm assuming, Ambrosia and King Valak. And also want to make sure that, find out if somebody knows where Chemo is, because we definitely have to kill him.
Could use a long rest.
Yeah,
Right.
too.
Yep. So I'm just trying to get the broad strokes. So it sounds like you're interested in going after Kane Valak and his associates.
Hell yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Do note,
Yeah.
Midas will automatically bring up, hey, what about the Call of the Hunger? So are you guys just bringing it up so that you guys are like, oh yeah, you know what, we might actually go do that, and then completely do a right-hand turn from what you guys were just talking about? So I figured I'd bring it up now.
I mean, my character thinks that's, what's really going to actually stop the war, right?
Yeah, but we still need to kill King Valak.
Mm-hmm. So I'm cool. Go
I mean, I think it would just be talk to both Midas and the senior leadership to see what kind of time and energy commitment there is to doing that. Because at the end, before we leave the forest...
Oh, shit. My bad.
Okay.
But
Now-
then we also need to solve the issue of the Call of the Hunger.
So I will just plan on our next session to be probably some workshopping with the other relevant parties that are nearby, and maybe heading off to go towards Cape.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Yee.
Yep.
Alrighty. Sounds good. I feel like when was the last time you guys got XP?
One more time?
When was the last time you guys got XP?
I can't remember.
Probably 5 or 6 sessions ago.
Quite a while ago, I think.
Eons ago, really.
This was a
We've
major,
had some
this
big
is a major
fights.
victory. This is a major victory. How does 25 XP feel, guys?
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Would you
I'm
take
already
that?
looking through the
I take some
talents.
XP.
Maybe some XP.
I can take some XP.
Make sure you mark it in your total XP so I know where we're at with that.
I just did.
Will said great session, so
Ooh, thank you, Will. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I enjoyed it as well, and great job, guys. I wasn't sure if we were gonna have a player character death or not. I felt like there's some room for it.
you tried really hard.
I tried really hard.
Tried really hard. I had to use
How many
my.
crits do you guys have total? Not much. This was not close
I
to
have
a
two.
2PK in comparison to so many other fights. You guys are getting so strong.
Well, if Wretch would have gone down, we probably would have been way more fucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
totally.
Yeah. I honestly, what's doing a lot of it is this these 3 encounters back to back. You guys got a total of 12 to 15 story points. So I might, depending on how structured and how tight-knit things are, work on more of that, hey, just so you guys know, those story points aren't coming back until the end of this in-game day
Yeah.
sort of thing. Because it's I proc my heroic feat 3 times in this battle. It's nothing's gonna survive, ever.
Okay, I say this entirely as a joke. It is just meant to be funny. It is not actually criticism. I do love how Ilya can do several backflips up a mountain, then stab his god sword into something's head and electrocute it. And Bull is decapitating demigods with one hit. And Sarah can make a wall of trees to lift up her summoned bear.
Yeah.
And I just stand around, and then Josh tries to kill me, and I say no. And he's like, "What? What the fuck is this? Why can't I just kill this asshole?" I'm like, "Listen, everyone else does their cool shit, and we don't bat an eye. My cool shit is literally don't die.
No, your
Ever.
cool shit is not only can I not kill you, I can't kill anyone. I can't knock anyone down.
You're
That's fair.
so
And
good.
again, I preface this by saying this is a joke, but it is also funny to me where it's like, no one ever looks at Ilya doing several backflips and using a god sword. They're like, what the fuck is that? But when I re-knit giant gashes in my arm, all of a sudden everyone's losing their mind.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine? Can
It's
you
pretty
imagine
cool.
being like some woolen bumpkin who's like the equivalent of a potato farmer out here, and he rushes in because he got conscripted, and he sees Ilya get like bifurcated, and then Wretch puts him back together, and Ilya immediately explodes a giant bird.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
So what are you guys at for XP now?
350.
Mine says 595.
Yeah, I think it's the 350.
Mine says
I think you're
540.
540. I think that might be including your guys' starting
It
XP.
does.
Y'all doing it weird. Okay. I think
Everybody's doing it different, which
It
is why
says
when you
total XP. It doesn't say total XP after starting.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely have my starter XP in
'cause
there.
I think max XP is about 600. I know we just had this conversation. I'm gonna do some crunching later on, and I'll throw it into the chat or whatever. But cool,
Alright.
cool. So I'll send that off so that way before you guys officially stamp your XP down, you'll know how much you can expect to get. Like, because we're getting to the end of XP essentially at some point. So I'll give you guys a brief on that. But great session, guys. Now that hole is plugged in the sinking ship, we'll figure out how to sail this forward.
Cool.
Hey,
Have a
Sean,
good
if
night.
or Josh, if you increase agility to 3, you get another defense die, right?
Correct. And your speed goes up by 1.
Huh. I might be doing dedication again.
Nice.
You just won't be able to hit me.
Well, I'll just make sure that you fall.
That's why he keeps putting in these like 300 foot falls. He's like, it'll work one of these days.
You guys chose to be
I can
there.
soak it. I can soak it.